ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw now, Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. And it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll throw with May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's May. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Looking to throw. May. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Throwing here is May. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, New England.
A.J. Brown. Touchdown,
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Saints nothing. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
This is Fant on the short completion. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Saints first down.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing, Shuck. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. To the air, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kayshon Boutte. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point safely through. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Saints, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. Here's Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Shuck. Right side pulled in by Tyson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Shuck. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
By Harold Landry. It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Patriots' 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. There's Chris Olave. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now Shuck on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Pats at the line ready to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
On play action, May. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's May. And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
To kick off for New England.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To throw now, Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and then get off the field.
Catch made by Tyson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. On fourth down, the Saints turn to Ryan Wright to punt. Back deep, Kevin Byard.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
At their own 13-yard
line. Looking to put a drive together. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, second and 10. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Tackle made by Chase Young.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Over the middle here to Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Well, they need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's now 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll throw with May. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41.
May's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the gun, Shuck. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is shot. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll throw. Here's shot. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. May going to give it to Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They run once more with Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make. Shift forward. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. We'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Down to a knee, and the defense, they can't stop that clock. A couple more of those, and it's going to be victory. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Well, that's the play you work on each and every week. Your offense taking a knee at the end means you've won the ball game. But how about the defensive effort? A shutout, pitching a shutout, they're going to feel great about themselves. They're going to feel really great about themselves. A big goose egg on the scoreboard. Nice job defensively. Yeah, I say dinner on the defensive coordinator tonight.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready, and away we go from Wisconsin. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And they go up 7-0 here early. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He'll take this at the 10. Things going well so far. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Now we'll see them try the point after. No problems here as he sails this one through. They're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
On 2nd down, Chuck. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. It brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Chuck. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stopped him just shy of what they needed. Interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
It's complete. This is Olave. And this is going to go for a gain of 20 as that converts on 4th down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Now Shuck to throw. Caught on the slant. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love going to air this out to start. Kraft has it. He's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is on target to Christian Watson. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Working quickly here.
28 yards. That's good for our Packers. First down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of a
They
yard.
won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Let's go now. Yellow, quick, ready.
On second down, Jacobs. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
To the air with Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And there it is. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Kicking team out to try the extra point.
For the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And we're back square. 14 apiece here. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's Shuck on second. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
It's Kamara on third down. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Trying for it with Shuck. He finds him beyond the marker. And the fourth down gain reaches all the way into enemy territory, Brock. They're to the 45 now. Big play there as this drive continues.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Shuck to throw. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Kamara gets it on the draw. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
And football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Chuck's going to throw here. Gets this to Johnson. And they won't get any of the action they wanted after that catch. The completion limited to just 3 yards. Now it's 4th down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A 55-yard attempt.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. 4th down. Here's Shuck. He gets it to Fant. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
And the Saints first down.
To throw. Shuck. Connection is made to Travis Etienne. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Packers' 19-yard
2nd down carry for Etienne. And he gets home. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown,
Travis Etienne scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
$19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Love looking to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. He'll go out of bounds there. Downfield after about 21 yards. And that gives Green Bay the first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
Here's Love. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. As the open man downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. But that's exactly what the defense just did.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They stick with Jacobs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He had it for a moment, but a well-timed hit knocks it out. And quickly coming out of the locker room now, partner. This defense is forced to fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going to go. It's Love. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes second and long. Shuck. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. Micah Parsons. And that's going to set up third and incredibly long.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Kamara running out of the gun. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So the Saints are going to kick a field goal here on fourth down. The Irishman, Charlie Smith, on for the attempt. This from 35 yards away. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. It's Love. Cut down the field. Golden. This hit's finally forced out of bounds after a gain of about 27 on the play. And that will be good for a Packers 1st down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up 1st downs and keep the drive on schedule.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Love now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that is a Packers 1st down. Looking to read at the line. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Martinez has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 40.
Jacobs trying to run his way in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. He gets it again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They start this drive with Achane. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's shot on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And now that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shaw looking to pass here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up, and that means it's 4th down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. They connect for the first. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, go get those tough yards.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw. He finds Tyson over the middle. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First down, New Orleans.
He'll look to throw it. He brings it in. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good. So they take the lead, and that extra point buys them a little bit of breathing room here, partner. The field goal doesn't tie it now.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Smith has it on the tee, and is ready to send it flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he even stops the clock for him after that nice pickup of 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner.